Hi everyone! Today we're going to be doing a reading about your person's thoughts of you. What are they thinking about you? What's going on in their head? How do they view you? How do they view your connection? And so on. So his or her thoughts about you. Their thoughts about you. Pick a pile and let's get right into this. I'm gonna start with pile number 1. Welcome, pile number 1. Let's look into what's going on in this connection or with your person as a signification card. I definitely see strong emotional connection here. To be honest, right now, I would say everything is going good. I do feel reciprocation in this connection when it comes to thoughts, feelings, and emotions. I definitely see some spark of love, or when a person just about to fall in love. It's very romantic, very just very emotional times for both of you. I don't say anything bad here. Honestly, I would say, looking at these cards, that the relationship is about to bloom, and it's very, how can I say, it's like almost stepping up to the next level, like basically stepping into, let's say if you were just if you just met, now it's going forward, like a step forward. Yeah, it's very good. I do see very deep feelings here. Not sure how long you've been together or what, but it's very sincere, deep feelings from both sides, actually. Very interested in each other. I don't see any problems. Actually, here I would even say the guy doesn't want to let you go, because he just want to hold on to you and kind of make sure that he's the only guy in your life. Yeah, he wants to keep you no matter what. And you might be the one who is like more free-spirited in a sense, but I do see some progress, like one chapter is ending, another is beginning. Okay, let's see. What are they thinking about? You know what's interesting? I'm getting from this card that you walked away, or one of the people walked away. If you are a woman and you're looking and you like this reading for a guy, then I would say that you are kind of about to end this relationship and walking away, but he definitely doesn't want to let you go. Basically, the other person, your person of interest, doesn't want to let you go, and it's almost like you've tried to end this multiple times in the past. I don't know, I don't see you being hurt. It's just like it's not enough for you, and you might have already expressed that to that other person, but nothing has changed, and this is the second time where you officially wanting to put an end to this. However, an end to this relationship, right, to this connection. However, for your person, this is a very abundant, just soul connection that they just can't get over with. They can't just let you go. So they are about to do anything and everything that's possible to keep you in their life. Honestly, I feel like you lost your feelings towards this person. And in your mind, you think you've made the right decision, a decision that will help you move forward, and just you are, how can I say, you think you did good, like you were almost proud of yourself, how you were able to come to this conclusion, to make this happen, or like whatever you did or didn't do, you're just happy with your choice. And with the justice card, you think it's a very, and I think it is a very good choice for you, for your higher self. I don't know, it's like you don't have any feelings, you know, it's you want something. I don't know, I feel like you were very almost trapped and confused in this relationship. Maybe for some time you felt like you're just on your own here. You know, I feel like you're very, like, you do have emotions that you were just not able to express, and even if you did, you were not met. Like, your emotions and feelings were not met with what you think you would get in return, if that makes sense. This relationship is just completely, like, you didn't like it. You felt, I don't know, tied to this relationship for whatever reason. You know, it's like it was kind of stable in a sense, right? Or maybe it did give some benefits to your life. I don't know, some sort of materialistic, or I don't know, just if you're going out with this guy, you could have just having a person in your life that is there, you know, it's kind of stable, but that person wasn't really doing anything. Like, it was very poor relationship. With this card, it's definitely not abundant, not blooming. It was just completely, it's like not enough. Maybe that was the max that the other person was able to give, but for you wasn't enough, and you just fell out of love and decided to kind of stop it. I don't see you even, you were very cold to this person, and that person knows about it. I feel like you've contemplated about this decision for a long time, and finally you get rid of your whatever was holding you back, or like holding you to this connection. You finally kind of chose yourself you chose to keep yourself safe. You're just tired of like being in this space of like scarcity, you know, emotional scarcity. I don't know, just the whole relationship didn't make sense. But I do see him realizing it. Oh my god, definitely. You guys, if this is not your pile, I would pick another one, because this is definitely, at some point, I do see you being together, and I guess things were good for some time. But with this, remember I mentioned like going to another level, or like leveling up, or ending a chapter and going to a new chapter. I feel like this new chapter is only about you, because this is, the whole relationship is a chapter that has closed. That's what I'm getting, like it's moving forward to a new, complete new chapter without that other person. I just see you leaving. I see you leaving, and only now that your person of interest trying to kind of bring you back, or hoping that you will, I don't know, hoping that you will like get, you know, get over this cold period, or this coldness of your heart, and you will be, you know, again loving and just open to him, to her, doesn't matter, to basically that person. But I do see this person suffering. He or she is suffering, and What are they going to do? I don't see them leaving your life. That your person of interest not leaving, because they realize that you were unhappy for some time and the relationship has ended, and you don't love them anymore, you know? I don't see any. It's like you kind of, I would almost say, almost being different. Like, you at this point don't care about this other person. You don't suffer, you don't have any heartache. It's that other person who is thinking over about this and trying to do something. To be honest, a person just like wants to wait it out right now and see what happens, but at least maybe like communicate with you as friends, or if you have mutual friends, I don't know, just kind of be in your orbit of your energy, kind of, you know, in your life. That's his like strategy. At least like keep contact or something. Definitely doesn't want to let you go. For some reason, I don't know why this person wasn't doing their job or like their part of relationship when they were with you, but only now they're realizing what they're losing or what they have lost. Oh my god, it's so cute. You know what? Definitely expect a message from this person. It's gonna leave you. So here's the thing. You're leaving or you're about to leave, and if it didn't happen yet, your person knows that it's about to happen. Because you're just very cold. You're not like you used to be before, and they can sense it. In order to bring things back, to make you feel the same way as you did once about them, they are trying to basically make up for whatever they did or didn't do when they had time. And I do see them coming and making some moves, like doing actions, you know, like basically right now this person is like, oh shit, oh, like I gotta do something, because, you know, like what can I do? They're not even like wasting their time being upset about it or depressed. It is hurting them, don't get me wrong. You are more indifferent and cool, you know, about and calm about the situation, but for them it's like, oh, I gotta do something. Like their mind is occupied. What can they do, and how can they like get your attention? They might even be romantic or very romantic, or make a very nice gesture all of a sudden, you know, like that you've never expected them to do before, or they've never really done, or if they did, it didn't happen for a long time. Like I do see them being very open-hearted, very like try to show you, you know, their emotional side. I don't know, they keep thinking about you, and they will contact you multiple times, like not just one time, like hey, how are you, but like actually put in the effort. Expect an effort from this guy or girl. So one thing I can tell you, when they do appear, it might bring back all these emotions that you once had, very deep, you know. I don't know how long you've been together, but once you feel something towards the other person, it kind of stays in you, and it only, you know, it's up to you when you want to tap into these feelings again. So what might happen, because this person is going to be so nice to you and do all these things that you once wanted them to do, you're going to be questioning like, should I do this? Should I not? Should I give them a chance? What should I do? You will struggle a little bit between your logic and your feelings. I do see a little bit of like, how can I say, confusion in your mind, you know, because subconsciously you want one thing and your logic is like, no, we shouldn't do that. So what's the best advice for you? I would say there is some potential to like bring back how can I say, this relationship, right? The only thing, don't rush into things. Let the other person prove themselves, prove that they've actually changed, that they've realized their mistakes. Let them do all the work, and you just sit back and just relax and see if that's something that you would like to accept or not, you know? So like, be more closed off in a sense. Don't jump into it again, but just like kind of watch and be observer. Be a taker. This is your time to take back all this effort, attention, anything and everything that you didn't get while being with this person. So just don't even rush anything. No one is rushing you. You're the one to set the time here and the tone of this, because I do see that other person making a lot of effort towards you, and it's going to be up to you whether or not you want to take this person back in your life. Because for some of you, I do see that there is a good you will have a choice. You will feel like you're almost blindfolded, like, what should I do? But there is a chance working things out, although make sure that this time it actually for real, like it's actually for real, that they understood everything, and whatever they did wrong, like they are open to not change, but like at least hear you out, you know? I feel like before they were kind of neglecting you and your wants, your needs. So make sure that now your needs and like this communication is very clear and open, so you don't end up in the same place as before. I actually like this pile. It's very good prognosis for your situation. I'm really happy that even with this like walking away, you were very logical, and you know, you put yourself first. So, and that kind of, because you are not emotional about this, your person of interest is like being emotional, because now they know that you completely have nothing left in you, almost, you know? So they taking it seriously because you are literally going away. It's not like manipulation or threatening them. You literally don't give a shit anymore. So they felt it, and now they're trying to make up for it. That's all what I had for you guys. Let me know in the comments below how it resonated for you. I'm curious about your situation, and I'll see you all guys next time. Okay, moving on to pile number 2. What's going on with this relationship or your person? You're definitely talking. I don't see any breakup or any like drama over here. I do see some kind of like ongoing relationship or communication, at least. Maybe even, you know, some passion, because I see stability, sex, passion, or some kind of intimacy, like physical intimacy, and emotional, something like some emotional interchange of energies. So with that being said, I feel like I want to see what is the issue of this relationship, if there is any. I see some movement. Someone is taking some actions. It's not stalling, it's like movement. maybe someone messed up. I feel like maybe your person has done some, I don't know, not good things or something like that, or just disappointed you in some way. Doesn't have to be anything major, and you were kind of upset about it actually for some time. And right now, I think that move that I saw before, it's like communication, like you clearing things out to get back to where you were, to that happy place, you know? So let's see what, I just clarified this current situation for you. So let's see, what does your person think of you? Basically, I see him or her coming into your life and like making some kind of move or action or something, coming towards you basically. You know what? The reason why you were upset with this person or disappointed is because he's very, or she's very like, I'm just gonna say he because from a country when we refer to a person, it's a male, you know, just because the way the gender works, like a pronoun. So when I say he, just make it to a person. So the reason why you were upset is because your person was not consistent. They were not consistent. They would like come in whenever they want to, whenever it's convenient for them, and then it's, I mean, a very selfish way to treat another person, you know? So like he would just come in anytime he wants, basically. Oh, I feel like texting her, okay, I'm just gonna text her and see her what she's up to, and just in and out. I feel him being in and out of your life, and good times, don't get me wrong, good fun times, but it was very I sense very casual, you know, non-committal energy, very light, nothing deep. But while you were with this person, you felt like there is potential to explore something more, or maybe your person did say or did something to kind of give you these hopes, but it feels like those hopes were false, you know? Maybe the way they treated you, you felt like, oh, they're so nice to me, like they behave so nice, like they did this and that to me, and like you kind of thought that it's going somewhere, like towards a relationship or something more stable, but like, and then I don't know, maybe they did ghost you for some, out of a sudden, you know, or just like one day they're very nice and open and you feel like you're with them and it's a relationship or it's moving towards it, you know, and the next day you just feel like you're no one to this person. Like it's very inconsistent. Like this person only would see you when it's convenient and to him, right? And whenever they want basically. Like you were not a priority, and that made you sad because they also did some nice stuff actually. Like it wasn't, you never felt like a booty call until like you just realizing it now, probably, like looking at the patterns, you know. So a lot of sexual energy coming through. You might guys have very great chemistry, you know, maybe that's the reason why you keep entertaining this person, but this person definitely wants you. He or she finds you very sexually attractive, like sex wise, great. Like physical connection, it's like a very good match. um at the same time, I feel like that's all that is here, at least at this point. Like, you're very like kind of not trusting, or because I do see him texting you or showing up in some way, or I don't know, asking you out, just like appearing back in your life, but you were kind of like, you took a step back and protecting your boundaries, not trusting him. And the reason for it, because you feel like he is again manipulating with, I don't know, your emotions, your feelings, just your feminine side, just about the way you feel about him, you know. He's just, you feel like he has this power to like get the behavior out of you what he wants. Like, even if you feel like, oh no, I'm not gonna respond to this, you feel like, oh shit, maybe he's, I don't know, something changes, and you just end up doing exactly what he wanted you to do. For example, just going on a date with him or seeing him, you know, when you actually like told yourself, no, I'm not gonna do this anymore. So like, you're kind of afraid, not like scared, but like you're just protecting yourself from this person, because you almost feel like, oh shit, I wish I'm not gonna, I just hope that I don't want to get into this again. Like, I don't want to give in to this person's I don't know, charms, you know, his like charismatic ways of talking and stuff like that. It's just like he's just, I don't know what about him, but he does or says something that, and then the next thing you know, you're like next to him, you know, even though you didn't really want to. So you like, it's not like he's doing it on purpose. It's just he has this very charismatic personality in him, at least towards you. So that's why you don't want to get into this again, because you feel like with the Magician card, like he somehow manipulates the whole like situation, you know. So that's why you were like protecting your boundaries, you kind of like not trusting him, and at the same time you also think that it's gonna be that he basically, that your person just wants to have sex and like just have fun, even though it's great. I think you enjoy it, but at the same time you want something more, and you don't want to be associated with this role where he basically putting you in, you know. So yeah, he definitely wants to see you. He wants to see you, like your person wants to see you, they want to have fun, they are like eager to, I don't know, just, they're just right now not in a committal energy. They just really, I'm not sure what else going on in their life. If you're okay with this, to, you know, go with the flow and kind of like see each other casually, that's great. Otherwise, anytime soon, I don't see it's changing. It's just sex. I just see that. And I feel like you kind of know about this as well, or you figured at this point. That's why you kind of like cautious, you know, whenever he or she texts you. Oh my god, this guy is very selfish. Very selfish. You know, he's selfish. Oh my god, he might have like multiple, he's always like this. Not only with you, with all women in his life, majority of them. I don't even know if he has like been in a very, if he's ever been like in a serious loving relationship where he literally opened his heart. I really doubt it. He's hot and selfish and also emotional, but emotional, not like crying, like not like a crybaby, but like emotional in the sense like he can tune in, he understands how you feel, like, and it's actually scary, because while he understands and, you know, your feelings and relate to them, that means he can manipulate it in a way that he knows exactly what to do, which buttons to press to make you feel a certain way, or to make you think a certain way, you know, because he's very good. He has a very high emotional intelligence. Like, he reads people, their emotions, like whatever he wants, he can make it happen. Just because I wouldn't say he's like, I would say he has empathy, like he has empathetic qualities, but he's not using them for good. He's using them to get what he wants from people, in a sense, you know? Because if he was truly empathetic, he would be really caring. But he does have empathy, but at the same time, he only cares about his own feelings. Like, he knows feelings, but he's not caring, if that makes sense. He just chooses not to. He just chooses not to. And what I was mentioning before, he might have done it, or maybe still doing it, like, all the time, where, like, a regular scenario for his relationship is when he is just, like, with the person and they just wait for him. They, like, in love with him, wait for him. Basically, he makes them, in a sense, emotionally dependent on him. He has this trait that, I don't know what he does or what he says. It's just his personality, where he literally gets a lot of people to fall for him, you know, at least in the beginning stages. Maybe he does something nice. Maybe he's very nice, you know, he's just, and you think, man, if he's so nice, maybe it's a good, I don't know, maybe something can happen. But a lot of times what happens that he ends up, basically he creates this fairy tale, treats you like the only woman in the world, and then he leaves. And then now you feel sad and heartbroken, like, what the hell happened, you know? And now you keep waiting and waiting and hoping that it's gonna happen again. And then eventually he does show up, and, like, it does happen again, but then again he kind of withdraws. It's like very ups and downs. And this is something that a lot of manipulators can use to get you hooked on them. It's like a drug, you know? They give you something good and then they take it away, something good taken away. This is how they can actually, in psychology, there is a neuro-linguistic programming. I don't know if you heard about that, but there are some books, especially for guys, or some people are just born with this kind of trait, you know? They know exactly what to do, like hot and cold approach. You get hooked. It's like, literally, this is what happens. Not because people, sometimes they do it on purpose, but sometimes it just happens naturally for some of them. So he has this quality where he gets people hooked and wait for him. People wait for him and hope for him to appear again. Just, I don't know, they don't even feel like he's an asshole, because he does good things sometimes, you know? Like, you can tell that. It's just like, it's almost, he made you feel so happy that you want to see him again. This is what this person does. And the only thing, okay, what do you want? Okay, what do you want? Let me ask him. You know what's interesting? He might have had, like, some relationship long time ago, where he put in a lot of effort, and he even maybe thought, like, he can be with this person for a long time, like even get married, or like really invested in this person, really invested, and opened his heart, gave it his best, I don't know, invested all his resources, literally made a choice to do that. And it broke his heart, because I see the girl just leaving him, and he couldn't handle it, and that made him a very cold-hearted person. So now so for him, in order to fall in love, he doesn't do that. He has to make a choice. Like, do I want to do that? Do I want to fall for this girl? Do I want to invest? And he did that in the past, and it didn't work out. And now he's, like, very, very cold, logical. He doesn't want to do this again. All he thinks is just, he has no feelings. Like, literally, at this point of his life, he is completely, like, he can help you with stuff. He can be very nice, helpful, friendly, and also with great sex, but, like, at the same time, he can give you what you want. Not to you, to anyone. You can only expect to see him when he has time for you. He doesn't even think about investing in some person and building something, you know? Advice for you. I would say this, you know exactly what you want, and with the right person, you won't have these problems. You won't have to guess or second guess the other person's feelings, because another person will be open from the start. So that's a cue for you. Whenever you meet this person, it will be very like straightforward, you know, in the sense that there is mutual connection, a person is open emotionally, and you will just feel it, like, okay, it's very, you know, balanced, it's very harmonious, it's very like makes sense, you know, like when you meet someone, you like someone and you start talking, no one is forcing anyone, it's just very, it's flowing, like it's going with the flow, the way it's supposed to go. It's going to be very smooth, and you won't have to second guess, oh, he didn't text me, or he did text me today, okay, like what's going on, you know. It's going to be very open emotional connection. That's how you know that this is something you can invest on, or like explore deeper. Other than that, if someone gives you a lot of work to do, like a lot of work to, in a sense that it feels like you're putting so much of your energy into this connection, or even like thinking about this person, it's not your guy, it's not your person, not even guy, girl, whatever, like it's not your person. So if you want something serious, just know that it's gonna flow very natural, very natural. You might even have the same you know, view on different things, like you'll have like very similar views on very important things. That's how you know. And it's going to be very open communication in a sense. You won't be like guessing, no games, nothing. With this person though, let's see, did you see this card? You can the thing is, like, you can force it. By the way, he might have other girls, he might talk to other, because he's not committing to anyone, and he doesn't feel like he's doing anything wrong, right? I mean, in that sense, I do understand that. It's not like it's a surprise. He's right now just like going after his ego and just doing what he wants. If you want to respond to his text, great. He also has other options, just an FYI. You can potentially hold on to this and like entertain this for some time, but I feel like it's gonna be very heavy weight, in a sense that just emotionally, and you know, you will just at some point get tired of like overthinking stuff and just feeling like you're carrying so much on you, and this is just becomes very heavy connection to even be in one, you know. So you just leave and you will choose yourself, and you're just like, okay, I need my space and goodbye. So that's what I see for you, unless you want to keep it casual. So it's just, the thing is with this guy, it's hard to not fall for this person. I'm telling you, it's hard, because he's really nice, but right now he's just not in a place to commit to anyone. I guess he still needs to, you know, heal his old scars. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below how this resonated with you. What's the situation? I will be very curious to know. And yep, I'll see you next time. Moving on to pile number 3. What's going on right now in this connection or with the person? Oh my goodness, Jesus Christ. A lot of sexual energy. This guy, either you or this guy are addicted to each other. Physically addicted. I'm telling you. Very strong physical connection, almost like an obsession and addiction. It's like you can't get enough of each other. I do see a little bit of feelings, emotional too. I mean, if you feel this way physically, obviously it's gonna at some point make you feel something, right, besides this. So physical and emotional, they do cross. So well, let's see, maybe you are like, look at this, she's holding his, well, you saw it, right? She's holding his wand, let's say it this way. But it could be the other way around, that he can't let you go, or like he can't stop thinking of you because he just hooked. He's completely like on the hook for you. Okay. It almost feels like you just recently started dating or recently started seeing each other, like very new sexual energy, very, very new. Okay, let's see a person's thoughts of you. If nothing has happened between you two, it's going that way. It's going that route very, very soon. Because either one of you or both of you are just obsessed with this idea. Like, literally. Okay, your person's thoughts about you. Okay. I think you're tired of this sexual addiction, to be honest, because you want more and you don't know, you're not sure if this is the person who can give you more. Right now you are, it's fun, but it's getting to the point that you're questioning, okay, does this connection or relationship has future? Is there gonna be any development? Can we even develop into something more, you know? And you're not sure about this. You're tuning into intuition, and I feel like right now maybe you're not really, I don't know, you're just kind of like going within to figure it out for yourself. One side of you wants to give it more time to see what can come out of this relationship, but at the same time you kind of feel like you just want to know, like, should you even like put your efforts and energy into this connection? Is there more to pursue, you know? And right now, let me see here. The relationship is, I think it's growing, like it's developing and moving forward, but not at a pace that you want, or not the way that you want. I feel like, I don't know, is there someone not like opening their feelings or something? Like, you have sex and fun, blah, blah, blah. Yes, great, but the connection is not going as deep as you wanted it to. You would think at this point it will get, I don't know, more personal. You will get to know each other on a more deeper level, you know? I don't know, more vulnerable, but it's not happening. And it's kind of like making you upset. Not even upset, but like, you're just like, okay, yeah, we're having a great time, but like, what else can you give me, you know? And you're thinking about it like, do I think that at some point, or maybe I should give it more time, and then we will be more open with our feelings. It's like someone is withholding the feelings. Like the feelings part is very stalled over here, very stalled. No progress here. Just 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 sex. So, and you are actually ready for this commitment to be like, okay, are we together? Or like, or maybe you ask this question and they were like, for example, like if you ask, okay, are you seeing anyone else? Are we exclusive? And you didn't really feel a definite answer, and that's kind of, you know, kind of disappointed you, because this is not the answer that you were hoping for. So that could be one scenario, because you are kind of ready for this commitment and open, but the other person is kind of just like very, giving you very small, putting like a little effort, or giving you very, very small pieces of themselves, you know, in a sense. Like you trying to, and you're ready, and like you're trying to give your all, like whatever you can offer, but they're giving you very, very small pieces, like very little bit. And you're actually ready for like full-blown relationship. You want to move forward. You think it's time, and just not, it's not happening. Okay, why this person is not doing anything? Why, like, okay, so you just wanna like have sex and that's it? What's up with this? Wow, you know, for some of you, it could be because there's a lot of family cards came up, or relationship cards. It could be that he is actually in a relationship, your person. Your person is in a relationship. They're in a relationship, or they already have a stable woman in their life. Something about a woman that makes you feel very upset, like makes you sad. Just, it's like you can't do anything about it. You wish you could change, you know, but he's already like, he already has that woman. That kind of makes sense, because that's why it's just physical. If he doesn't have anyone, it means you're really, really like sad, that it's not happening. Like, he's not making you that stable woman in his life, and you're trying to make it work. Like you're trying to find ways like how it can happen. What? He's very emotionally cold. He came up as King of Swords. I mean, he's open to see where it goes, very slowly though, very slowly. Okay, is there potential? And definitely have fun on the way. In the meantime, right? I think with time you actually have a good chance to explore more of like, to get to know each other on a deeper level, as well as there's gonna be some, I don't know, lucky event, or maybe a conversation that will kind of, you know, make things clear for you, or for both of you. But I do see him like eventually be more open about his feelings, and more, I don't know, vulnerable, just more open to you. That's a good thing. Just give it more time. I feel like right now, I would say right now, this person is just very glad that he has you in their life. They're very fond of you. They enjoy your company, and especially they enjoy the physical aspect of it, and they don't want to like think ahead, you know, because that it becomes like too heavy of a thought. They just want to have fun and enjoy the moment. But for the potential, I do see that, yeah, there could be a good improvement. There could be some development in the future. And even him saying like, he's saying like, it could potentially, he thinks that this passion can eventually lead to some kind of more of a stable connection, you know, like it can be a long lasting connection in a sense, not just like, I don't know how long lasting, what kind of, but he sees some potential in this. So let's put it this way. but the only thing he has to do some, like, it's gonna take him a lot of, so first of all, a lot of patience to you, and on his part, it's gonna be, for him to actually start doing something, it's gonna be, oh my goodness, like every little thing, it's so hard for him to do, like so hard. It's like almost impossible. Like he will eventually do something, but to put in an effort, oh Jesus Christ, this guy is just, yeah. Anyway, so let's see an advice for you. Oh my God, devil again. You know, advice is this. You have options. You're coming up as a queen, and the other person is only giving you some like page energy, you know. It's very immature, very small, very little, and you're not there yet. Your level is like up here and they're like over here. So like you can keep in touch, you can be in this relationship if you want, in this connection, whatever. I can't even call it a relationship, but the thing is, like, know your worth and don't give in to the devil, because that means like you're basically leveling down, you know. You being a queen and spending your time and energy on someone who is just a page. It's like they don't deserve you. They don't worth it. But the only thing that could potentially be on the way is that you really have very strong physical connection with this person, that you sometimes can't even hold yourself, you know. So you have to contain yourself. Basically, if you want to just have fun, great. At the same time, just know your worth, that, and don't settle for someone who's below you, because this guy is below you. That physical connection is not everything in a relationship, and I feel like you actually have good I see you being abundant, whatever that means, like very abundant. You are good on your own. Maybe you have been single for a while, like you don't really need anyone, you're not emotional dependent. It's just maybe it's so good whatever's going on with this person that you think, oh my God, I want him to be my boyfriend, or like something like that, right? But the thing is that either let it grow naturally, and be aware of this, because I feel like this devil, which is sexual energy here, it's great, you know, to have passionate relationship, but sometimes it can blur your mind. It can sometimes blur your mind, and you might make some choices that you wouldn't usually make. So be aware of that. Other than that, you have options, and just, you know, do you, honestly, do you. See what he can offer and what he does, and in the end of the day, just choose how much effort you are willing to put in this connection. It can be more, it can be either even or less, you know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know in the comments below what has resonated with you. What is your situation? What's your story? Who's your person? If you like this video, hit like, and I will see you all next time. Bye.